Thanks everybody for being here today. We talk a lot in our program about giving our guys the most incredible experience of their lives during their time here at UND, and there's a lot of people that help us in doing that. So I need to thank a number of people here in the building, starting out with Bill Chaves and his leadership. Been awesome to be able to lock arms with Bill, Eric Martinson, and everything he does for our guys. We just had a team meeting and they addressed the guys yesterday. It was awesome. They have real relationships and real connections, with our players. Chad Carthauser too as well. Thank Cart for all his support and everything that he's done to help our guys make sure they have all the resources that they need in order to be successful. Liz Jarnigan and her staff, I want to thank you for everything that you're doing with, the landscape of college football right now and how everything changes from day to day, and being able to help us navigate and make sure that we stay ahead of the curve here, and we've been able to do that. So really appreciative for everything that you've been able to do there too as well. Nicole Latofsky and our media people, marketing, Dom and his crew here that do a great job with our creative stuff that we're doing here, and really trying to push the envelope there as much as we can to get our message out, and really appreciate them. And then Andrews Freeman and his crew too as well. All right, what our guys do here, Tyler Burmeister, as far as in the classroom and in the community, is second to none. So really excited about just about the support our guys get, and all the helpers and supporters in our program, man. It's what makes this an incredible experience for these guys. So really excited about that. And then the last thing before we get into really talking about fall camp is, we had a really good summer. And I think, one thing that's been awesome for us is our performance team here, led by Derek Stein, our head strength and conditioning coach, to get our guys, to where they're at right now, and really doing a good job of out there every single day handling, what we talk about being hard every single day, and handling those things has been awesome. Our performance team, not only his staff, but Jen Haugen too as well, and our nutrition people, sports science. It's been second to none here, just as far as making sure that we're helping our guys once again become the best versions of themselves. So thank everybody in the room. We really appreciate everything that you do to make this, like I said, the most incredible experience of these guys' lives right here. So right now we're just finished up training camp practice number 5. Things are going well so far. I think one thing I'm a huge believer in is, there's a year-round calendar here, and it needs to be precise. And there's something to accomplish, throughout every different phase of our training. And right now we're in a really, really heavy investment into football. All right, like that's what training camp's all about, is really, throughout the entire day, really getting to be able to teach and invest in these guys as far as the football part of things. And we're always in pursuit of what's doing best for our guys. And that's not just on the field, but off the field too as well. And, it's been awesome. Our staff has done a great job of pouring into these guys, and really it's been a team effort. Guys bringing a lot of really good ideas to the table, and us being able to make sure that we pour into our guys and help them be able to, like I said, become the best versions of themselves. What we've really talked about here in fall camp is talking about making sure that we do a really good job as a team of being able to handle hard better, all right, and raise our expectations, all right, and our level of what we think hard is. And that's at practice, that's in meetings, that's how physical that we want it to be every single day out there. And that's something that, that when these guys came here, they chose hard, all right? Like they chose to be coached hard. I think constructive criticism helps you become a better player. That's what most really, really good players want. They want to be coached. They want to be coached hard. And these guys want to be taught how to do it better. And I think they're starving. We use that word a lot as far as having a starving mindset. They're starving to get better every single day in all facets of their life. So that's really, when you talk to them today, we talk a lot about us versus us. I know there'll be a lot of questions on, opponents and openers and going to Kansas State and Manhattan and all that. But we don't worry about outcomes around here. We worry about the process. We worry about every single day, all right, winning 24-hour segments. And that's really what we're about, is our daily disciplines and our daily behaviors. And if we take care of those, we really believe that the outcomes will take care of themselves. I want to just introduce our coaches here real quick, all right? They've done a great job of pouring into our guys. I think, obviously it's really important, as a head football coach, that you surround yourself with the right people. And without question, I just feel like we have the right butts in the right seats to be able to help these guys really develop and reach their goals. So offensively, Isaac Frichte is back as our offensive coordinator. All right. DJ Davis is our running backs coach. Gordy Haug, our assistant head coach and tight ends coach. Trevor Olson is here too as well, year 2 for him as our offensive line coach. Malik Bradshaw, all right, wide receivers coach. And then Brandon Bostic is in the room too, as well as our assistant tight ends coach. And then defensively, Tyson Maeva, all right, defensive tackles coach. John Anderson, you'll hear from here in a minute, our edges coach. Ben Watkins, linebackers coach. Travis Steps, who is our corners coach. Sean Kostic, who coaches our nickels and special teams. And then Keaton Wilkerson, all right, who coaches our safeties. And then Darnell's in the room here too as well. Darnell Duckett, who is our head of our player personnel, who's our head of our recruiting, who's done a great job. Anybody that's paying attention to the recruiting landscape and what these guys have been able to do here in the last 6 months as far as attracting some of the top talent to this place, but also the guys who love football, that are wired the right way, that we feel like can come in here and really add to what we have going on here already. So looking forward to the rest of camp here. We got a long way to go. The guys, like I said before, I think have been really, really open-minded and do a lot of new things that we've tried to, implement into our program. And like I said, man, we're always trying to figure out, like, what's the best way that we can help these guys, whether that's in their football lives or in their personal lives, become the best versions of themselves. So I'll step away here, all right? I'll let Sean Kostic come on up here and talk a little bit about our special teams, and then Sean will turn it over to Isaac Frichte to give the overview of the offense, and then John Anderson will talk about the defense after that. So appreciate everybody. Thanks for being here.